Alrighty then. I think we are live streaming. I think we're here. Guy, hello? You guys there? Can you hear me? Earth, this is NASA, this is Dog. NASA, this is Dog. Come in. Let's see here. I'm gonna pop on over to the YouTube. See if we are streaming. Not good to have you guys. Good to be back. I was out at the parents' house putting on incredible amount of weight. Oh, looks like we are live. Good. Let's make sure the browser's working. There we go. Hey-oh. My goodness. Good to be back. Good to have you guys. I want to apologize so much for last week. Missing out with you guys. It was crazy. I'm telling you, we drove like 10 hours. I ain't been sleeping. And so we drove like 10 hours to Oregon. And then I got there and I'm just like wasted. I'm like, ugh. And then about 1 or 2 in the morning hit, and I was just like, well, I guess I'm awake. And so then I was up to like 10, 11, and it was just like almost time for live stream. My eye was twitching, and I was just like, I can't do it. But then after I did it, everyone was all like, oh man, where were you? I was looking forward to this. And I was like, oh shit, I left my boys down. So with all humbleness, I do apologize for that. Good to stay on a thing here. And actually, that's kind of, I was thinking about staying for an extra week because I could have used more time with mom and dad. Although I'm telling you, I was eating so much that it was almost a bad thing. But it helped getting home a little bit earlier because I was like, at least I'll be back for live stream. So there we go. All right, Tyrone's Luck is here. Tyrone says it's been a little bit of time since he's been here. So welcome back, Tyrone. Good to have you, as always. We got 9-layer Nige here. He's going to be part of the wacky races today. As always, good to have you, Nine. He's one of our star members, so hats off to you, Nine. And we got Mike K. Mike K, what's up? What's up, boy? Yo! Hats off to you, too, because he's another one of our star members. And listen, we got the wacky races. I decided to make it a little bit wackier today. We got a different image, so we are going to be going for this one. The Mean Machine's going to be your first place. If you want to be the Mean Machine, then you better speak up. I'll tell you, that guy Hanky comes in. You guys do pretty good. He comes in, and then he dominates, takes first place. So you guys got to up your game a little bit on that. Combat Carl just popped in. Combat, good to see you. Welcome to the live stream. So it has been a heck of a week with stuff. We actually not a whole lot. Didn't get a whole lot, a ton of stuff posted to the Get Going Fast. Although I'm going to show you some stuff I've been working on, some other stuff I've been working on. Because, and can you guess why? You guys can guess why. I'll give you 5 seconds to guess why there hasn't actually been a whole lot of stuff. Because something dominated the space last week. What is it? We'll count to 5. And obviously that was Z Image. So Z Image totally dominated. I have told you guys before that how they release this stuff is they're kind of competing, like you get the video stuff and then the image stuff, then you get the LLM stuff and all that. That's right. Noah got it. That's right. Noah wrote down Z. We'll give Noah some points. 100%. And Flux 2 came out, and the Alibaba group was on their heels and just spanked them down with Z Image. And we're going to talk definitely about that. I made a video on that already. Where is that at? Oh, well. Anyways, it's over there. And I've actually changed my opinion on some of the stuff I said in there. We'll see over time, but Z Image is pretty amazing. Tyrone's Luck over here is already saying, love the Z, even made a Laura of it for me. Same here. It's so easy to train. I made a Laura. In fact, that's part of our live stream today, is we're going to talk a little bit about the Laura making. I'm not a huge, I'm not really excellent at it, so I'm still kind of figuring it out, but I'm making it on my 4090. and it's turning out pretty good. Okay, so we are going to get into this. I want to show you guys something here, though, that I've been working on. If I can get over to it. Bop, bop, bop. Big changes with the getgoingfast.pro. Ways to search stuff. So you guys can actually use this as a tool to help other people with, as well as find the stuff you want. So I've been working on the getgoingfast.pro website, and notice it brings us up. Oh, notice how it didn't do that. There we go. All right. So I've actually been working on the getgoingfast.pro website over here. And this essentially is like a little piece in between this and the Patreon site. So from here, the main thing is that you can actually click on the tools button, and you can actually start doing searches. You can actually, I haven't uploaded everything to this. I've been working on uploading a bunch of different stuff here, but you can actually search by type of stuff. So if you want an image software, you want video software, or you can search by the name, you know. So clear that filter. We could type Z, and it's going to bring up the Z image turbo. So, and then of course it brings it here. So this is like a little layer in between this and the other site. I've just had so much, so many people tell me that this site is difficult to find information on. And I love this site, and we're obviously everything is still going to feed out of here. But now we have, if I can find it. God, now I got myself lost again. I guess I could just type it in. Beep, beep. Anyway, so now we have this. And so this doesn't really help. So if people are wondering, you want to get people in there, send them over to getgoingfast.pro. It will go here. And hey, the other thing that's really cool about this, guys, we're going to start getting ranked. So with the Patreon stuff, I mean, I'm kind of a ranked guy anyways, right? You know, but Google doesn't rank your sites. A little tip for you guys: when you're doing your stuff, you actually have to have a physical location that your information is going to, or Google will not index you, or at least it will very small. So that's why for 2 years we've been doing Get Going Fast. Almost 2 years. We're almost at the 2-year mark, if you can believe that. And we're not very highly indexed because everything has been popping over there. So anyways, hopefully this will change things. And we're going to go to Rockstars. All you guys have been here with me from the beginning. I'm taking you to the top. We'll be like the ones like in the club. We're all sitting there with like the cool glasses on at the back like this. And everyone's like, they walk in like, who are those guys? And I'll be like, yo. They'll be like, those are the guys who've been around since the beginning. So anyways, that's the nonsense that we're pushing for there. So thank you for paying attention to that. Letting people know about Get Going Fast. All right. And with that, we should probably go ahead and let's see if we can get this. We should probably. I got so many tabs up here that I can't get to this. All right, there we go. So we should probably get on with the weekly review.
Get going fast! Get going fast!
Time for the weekly review! Yo! Don't play it again! Alright. So there you go. Oh, of course, now we're all messed up over here. I have got to figure out how to do that smoother. Thanks again to 9-Layer Nige for making that. That's hilarious. That cracks me up. So we're going to pop on with the weekly review. God, I got too many things here. Okay, let's, oh yeah, give me a little image here. So, okay, I really did not do much with Flux 2. So Flux 2 came out, and it was very exciting. So, oh my God, it's Flux 2. Made this incredible image with it. Took a couple minutes. You know, all these models, they take so long to load initially, right? And then after that, they're going fast. So this might have probably took me a minute or two after an initial load. And it turned out very good. We obviously have the Flux 2 model manager, FP8F. Okay, guffed. So you can get that if you want to play with this. As always, just throw it outside of your comfy, and it'll, you know, it's a model manager. You can install, download. But I'm going to be honest, I didn't really do anything with it. because all of a sudden, bum 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 bum, bum 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 bum, bum 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 bum, and Z image popped out, and all of a sudden we're got Taylor Swift and Ninja Turtles drinking coffee and eating these little things in Paris, and that took like 7 seconds. I mean, that's ridiculous. So I went from Flux, which we're all excited about, to Z image like that. They just completely sucked the air out of the room. We can look at a bunch of these different images that I made. And all of these, you can do it so fast. And again, the issue is that, as you all know, when we're doing image generation, you end up making a lot of stuff and throwing stuff away. And so when it takes you a minute to 2 minutes to make stuff up, then to throw stuff away is painful. But all of a sudden, you can just like do like 10 of these in the time that it takes to do one with Flux. I mean, this is all Z image. Look at how good it got the get going fast. There's some other ones there. Look at us putting it all over the place. So check this out. We have that Flux 2 image. This is in Z image. I mean, it's like, tell me what the difference is. 9 is freaking out over there. He wants me to mention the weekly challenge. Yes, I will mention it. I will mention it. Every week. Okay, let me take a break here for 9. Every week we have a weekly competition over at the Discord channel. Okay, and we are making stuff and sharing it to see who does the best. We're going to get to a place where I'm giving away swag, hats or whatever. So come, once it gets big enough, then it'll trigger a giveaway sort of thing. So come over to the Discord, get involved with that. Every week, 9 is very faithful to put something up there, and it's a lot of fun. So come be part of that. All right. Now he retracted he posted, but now he retracted. So 9, post it and keep it. It's all good. All right. So here we are. We got more of these. Look at this, Ninja Turtles. Check this out over here. It says get going fast on this dumpster. See, that's really good. I don't know, just this model. Oh, and there we go. That's going to be my new image to video image. And that was the other thing about Z image. It's uncensored. I mean, that's fully TS. That's Taylor. Whereas the other ones are a likeness. This one fully gets the individuals. But I will say it gets the faces. So the bodies are not always exactly the same, but it definitely gets the faces. So just an incredible model, and it just completely blew Flux. Now, here's where I'm not gonna eat any crow, but I am gonna admit something. And I mean, we'll still see. I'll stand by my statements and we'll see what happens. One of the things that everyone is always looking for, the Flux killer. Is this the Flux killer? Flux killer? And my take on this is it's not the Flux killer. It's going to be fast. You're going to run out of options with it. And then Flux will remain. Like Flux is like the solid rock, that over time. But the more I'm playing with this, the more I'm thinking, I could be wrong. And as everyone has pointed out, the LoRa training on this is what makes it incredibly powerful. There's going to be 1 million LoRas that are just going to keep this expanding forever and ever. And with the speed, even if there's a quality dump, you can't. I mean, 7 seconds compared to 60 seconds and plus, there's no comparison. So Z image might actually turn out to be the Flux killer that we were looking at, so that we were thinking about. Okay, so now, here I went ahead. This is the video in which I mentioned that and talk about it. It's still a very good video. I think in this I predict that it'll go away after a while, but I'm starting to think it might not. As I said, been working on some LoRa. So let's go look. Speaking of which, let's go look over here at Ostris AI Toolkit. So this is what I'm using to make LoRa's. And I've been, I've made like 4 of them here on my 4090. I haven't been here while the generator, I kind of put them on, and then I was traveling, or I put it on, went to bed. So I'm not actually sure how long they're taking. But they're getting done, and that's huge. Remember, Z image is only like 6 gigabytes, which is just insane. I mean, that's insane. I mean, what is it? Flux has got to be 60 or more. I mean, it's huge. So you could probably run this on less than a 4090 training. But anyway, I don't know that I'm gonna be able to get here because I think my server's. Oh no, it did load it up. So here's your settings. Obviously, if you update it, it gives you a list. Nice thing about AI Toolkit is it gives you a list of different things you can train. And Z images are right there. Okay, so these are the settings I'm using. This is what Fidel Cocoon. I guess that's supposed to be a 5. Fidel Cocoon suggested. So I put a save every 600. There's max steps 5. I push it up to steps 4,500. This thing evidently is supposed to be on sigmoid. I need to learn more about what these things do, but evidently this is for more photorealism. So I guess I messed it up. Now you give it a trigger word. So my trigger word is just Gary, right? Because I was just doing one of my face. Now you have to set up your data sets, and so I've got a whole bunch of images that were in here. It's loading these because I'm offline. That's why they're not all loaded. But I'm going to point out something that I messed up, and so I've been playing with this. I'll show you kind of what this is going on. But notice I captioned this: Gary wearing a red shirt and a cowboy hat. Gary wearing a red shirt, cowboy hat. Here's Gary wearing a rodeo shirt, and an Orioles hat. Okay, so as I mentioned, I'm not an expert when it comes to making Lauras. Okay, so like this kind of stuff, and it kind of looks like me, kind of doesn't look like me. Here I'm trying to kiss a Swiftie, but it doesn't really totally look like me. Here we're in the hot tub again. It's getting closer, so it hasn't been extremely. Whoops, where's that page? Satisfying. We'll come back to this here in a second, but I do want to show you, I think, what's going on. I've been doing some research, and if you guys, I mean, you guys that know what you're doing are going to be like, yeah, duh, Gary. But I know what I know, and I learn the rest slowly, I guess. So evidently, by mentioning the red shirt and the cowboy hat, I'm stroking that into my identity here. So when I'm trying to create an image of Gary, all of a sudden, if I don't mention the hat and I don't mention the shirt, it doesn't look like me, because it's saying Gary is red shirt and he's a hat, or he's a rodeo shirt and a hat. So evidently, I'm going to try running this again when we're done with this live stream, and I'm going to just focus on the images: long hair, beautiful blue eyes, a face that just to die for, to cross mountains for, all these kind of things. The things that actually describe the image here. And I'm going to stay away from this stuff. I'm going to see if I can get a much better model. Because the purpose here, my goal here is going to be, how do I create stuff that I can put myself in any image? Now, again, you guys who've been doing this know this already, so I'm just speaking to people that already know it. But you'll see that that's kind of what we're doing here. So you can go get this. This is actually, again, I think you just go to AI Toolkit, Get Going Fast Pro, and you can grab this over here. It's actually a very easy download and install. So easy peasy, extra squeezy as usual. I want to point out also here, notice I tried doing this one. I was trying to put myself on that T-Rex. That's kind of the classic image everyone does. And I kept wanting to make ones like this. And so finally I had to prompt it harder and say that it was a surreal image, photorealistic. It looks real. But again, notice it doesn't look like me, really. This one's closer, although I don't like to think that I look like that, but whatever. But again, I think as I caption it, we'll get a little bit better. So we'll play around with that. I do want to show you, going back to your thing here. What is it? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, what is it? 4 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got 22 images here. that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, damn it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 6. 4 times 4 is 16. So we got like 18. So I guess 20 to 30 is kind of the magic thing. So get some images of yourself. Get this thing going. Upload them, caption them, and do it. By the way, speaking of which, with your captioning, you can always use Joy Caption. Get going fast. And you can load in stuff there, and it'll actually caption it for you as well. So good stuff to do with that. Okay, what do we got over here? This is this is the Z image workflow. So this workflow is very funny. This image is so bad, it's hilarious. It cracks me up. I'm gonna send that to my daughter. Send that to someone as a Christmas card or something. I dumped, when you're using with Laura's, you can put the strength, and I put like a massive strength, so I overcooked it. Like I basically made Laura crazy, made a horrible image. But this is the Z image thing, really easy to go. Notice I added a Laura. Oh, I added a Laura. This one doesn't need to be here. All you got to do to create to add Laura's to these things, I want to show you. This wasn't actually there. This is how it looks. South Laura. So I just right click and you just go to add node. And then you got a couple different ones. You can go to loaders and just add a basic Laura, or what I like to do is use this one. That's RG3. Where's that at? Here it is, RG3. And then you grab the Laura loader. And this one you can actually put more of them. And then all you do here is you just put it in the middle. It's like clipping a hose with water and then putting a little piece in the middle of it. So you just clip it, run the clips over to here and then down there. And then you can pick your Laura. Okay, so that's how you add your Laura to your Z image stuff. Okay, I don't know that we're gonna have much more to talk about. If you guys got stuff you want to talk about, go ahead and bring it up, and we'll chat about it. Because I am running out of material. Like I said, been gone. I'm going to show you something we're going to work on. Oh shoot! I just deleted something. Oh well. Well, here's a Billie Eilish thing. Notice that it actually does. Z image actually does people real well. Okay. Any rate. I'm going to show you something that we're going to work on. Gosh, if I could quit burping on myself, it would be great. Oh, here it is. So evidently there's a new model out called Steady Dance. This is over on the Reddit. So take still image and they dance. So I will play with this. I'll probably get this up and running for you guys this week. Maybe I'll give this to the prairie dogs as well. So evidently this is just a thing that is not quite fleshed out absolutely yet. So it's still a starter thing. But hey, pretty girls dancing, can't beat that. Otherwise, I'm spending a lot of time, like I said, on the Get Going Fast.pro site. If you guys have information or input onto this, let me know. Obviously, I'm not exactly a designer, so I'm like, hey, that looks good, and other people are like, that looks like trash. So let me know if it looks like trash, or how to make it more user friendly, and we will try to do that as well. Get this looking better, looking cooler. I'll give you guys cred. If you got videos you want me to show, I feel like somebody made a new video. Before we go, you guys got any videos you want me to show? Check over here on the Discord. Oh, you know what? We could show this on behalf of this guy. We've got a fellow that's been hanging around. Oh, we got a couple things here. I'm going to show you a couple of these.
Oh, hi.
Hold on, let's turn this down. Go over to here. Planet Nigel has been putting out stuff. Be sure to check out his stuff over here. Nigel does really good long form videos. So of course he made the Wish Keeper videos. And I'm gonna tell you, one thing I really appreciate about Nigel is I can't do every certain thing, and I get in, I kind of show you a little bit and let you guys run with it. And Nine covers stuff that I don't necessarily cover, so he's going to go deeper into Long Cat here in this video. But check out the stuff that he's working on. That's obviously very good. I want to give out a shout out to this other guy too. Let's see where his video is at.
You ever notice how the most...
Let's see here, doggone it. I'm trying to figure out how to show you guys. Guess we could do it this way. This guy named Gambit Mutant,
boring machine on the planet, will be presented to you like it's the next great human rights violation, like they're showing you the blueprints for a space laser that
vaporizes continents. It's always a leaf blower or...
All right, so he's been doing really good stuff, and I believe he has a YouTube page. I'm trying to find that, but I'm not exactly sure where it is. So anyway, so those are some of our peeps that are doing good stuff. Be sure to check them out. You got Planet Nigel. You've got Gambit Mutant. Really happy. You guys make me so proud. It's good to see you guys run with so many of you guys come in here and you don't know really what you're doing, and then within a few months you've been encouraged to create your own thing. So I want to see that. All right, let's pop on over, see who won the wacky races, and then we will probably end it up for the day. We'll get on to some other stuff. So let's see our Chop fans. Looks like Tyrone's Luck pops into number 1. So where did our wacky race go? Here it is. So good job. Tyrone's Luck gets the Mean Machine. You get Dastardly and his dog. Mike K pops in with the Buzz Wagon. Nice, got the little beaver there. The guy with the wood there, so good for him. 9-Layer Nige pops in with the Crimson Hay Baler. Okay, keeping it there. And we got Noah Studio pops in, gets the Creepy Coop. And the Vroom Roadster goes to Combat Carl. As always, good to have you guys here. Good to have you around. Come check out the Discord and hang out with us. So we're getting into the Christmas time. So this is going to be Christmas time, New Year's. It's going to be a really good time for us to hang out and just work on projects. Like I mentioned last year, a lot of us really bonded over the holiday season. And we all worked on big projects. This is when I did my Viking and the Cowboy saga. Let me see if I can even see if that even comes up on YouTube. Yeah. Oh, there it is. It actually did pop up. Let's see here. So this is when I worked on my Viking and the Cowboy project. I got one pops up here. So same thing. Just come on over and work with your project. We basically spent the whole from Christmas to New Year's, we're just working on stuff like this. Would love to have you be part of what's going on. So, okay, with that, I'm going to end you guys off. God bless you. Get your Christmas lights up. I think we're going to change the background up here. We're getting into Christmas mode, so I'm going to have to get some Christmas lights going on here on the Get Going Fast. If you guys got stuff you want to see videos about, let me know. Give me any input you want on how to make this site better. There's going to be membership gifts, so Christmas time, instead of giving them a $5 McDonald's little booklet, get them a membership to Get Going Fast. And as always, you guys are the better part of this whole thing, so I truly do appreciate you. We will catch up with you, and as always, we'll see you on the other side.